Overnight, the president's most powerful advisor, Elon Musk, taking the stage at a Wisconsin town hall wearing a cheese hat.
But let me first hand out two $1 million checks in appreciation.
Handing out $1 million checks to those who signed his political group, America PAC's petition against, quote, activist judges, with just one day until the state's Supreme Court election.
It all started early yesterday morning when Musk posted on X that he would be coming to Wisconsin to give a talk and give out $1 million checks to two people. That post has since been deleted. And yesterday, Musk clarified his post with a new one saying only voters who signed that petition would be invited to his event and eligible for one of those $1 million checks. Kaylee Starl joins us live in studio right now. And Kaylee, you spent the afternoon.
What does Elon want out of this result? Easy. Elon Musk is Donald Trump's attack dog. And as long as Elon has Twitter and can use Twitter for Donald Trump, as long as Elon Musk has his billions and he can use them to primary Republicans that speak out of turn or even unseat Democrats potentially, this is a testing ground for him. If he can show that he can change the outcome of this race for an entire state, mind you, then he can prove his worth to Donald Trump and he can continue doing whatever the he wants to the federal government, and Trump will keep defending him. If the Republican loses this race, then he takes a major hit. If you don't care about at least having some semblance of a state judiciary that will protect your rights and liberties, okay, and it's not the end all be all, but like it's still much better than having a right-wing dominated state Supreme Court. If all of that stuff is not important to you, then remember, Elon Musk is a major piece of shit. And if he loses this race, then that puts him in bad standing with Donald Trump, which will inevitably yield tremendous amounts of drama. Tremendous amounts of drama, because Trump hates losers more than anything else. Ally, enemy, doesn't matter. He can't stand losers, okay? He's like, you're a loser, I'm cutting you off. You're done. You're done. Bye-bye. Now imagine if he did a you're a loser bye-bye to Elon Musk. Oh my God, that battle would be epic. That would be incredible. You know what's one of the funniest things that Elon Musk did, by the way, when he went on this like stupid ass thing, when he's like doing the whole I'm going to give money to random people if you go out and vote, which is questionable on its ethics and questionable on whether or not it is illegal, even though he won a court case in Pennsylvania for doing just this, because technically it's not a lottery system, but instead it's pre-selected. And by the way, the fact that it's not random is the reason why he's able to do this, or at least was the reason why he was able to win the Pennsylvania court case. Here it is, by the way. In a video posted by Elon Musk PAC, 1 million check recipient link voting to receiving the money. My name is Ekaterina Deisler. I did exactly what Elon Musk told everyone to do. Sign the petition, refer friends and family, vote, and now I have $1 million.
My name is Ekaterina Deisler. I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I did exactly what Elon Musk told everyone to do. Sign the petition, refer friends and family, vote, and now I have $1 million.
Yeah, I think she's like a Republican Republican operative, from what I understand. What is funny about this, on the other hand, is that he has been consistently crying about, one, George Soros, and two, paid protesters. And it's yet another instance where he is literally doing the thing that he is yelling about. He is doing, this is finally, I retweeted one of Warren Gunnels' tweets, by the way, earlier this morning. They are literally paid protesters. Like Elon says that. Warren responds, dude, you donated over $270 million to Trump, and now you're running the government. You're literally handing out $100 bills and $1 million sweepstakes to buy a judge in Wisconsin. People are protesting because they're sick of you firing veterans and destroying Social Security. It's so funny.
Yeah, kiss mine, pal. Go back to Mexico.
I respect your point of view. I respect your point of view.
Yeah, see you across the border, Pedro.
I respect your point of view.
Sick. Just also no arguments, just racism. No argument, just racism. Yeah, Pedro, go back to Mexico.
Yeah, we don't respect yours because yours is nothing. They have no point of view. They say we don't want Social Security. We do. We don't like vets. We do. They're nothing but a bunch of liars.
He's not paying protesters. He's encouraging people to vote. Yeah, totally. Easiest money you ever made. You don't even need to be from Wisconsin. You just need to get people in the state to hold a picture of Team Schimmel, can be on the phone, device, or paper in one hand, and go thumbs up with the other hand. Every time you do that, you get $20, and they get $20. The goal is to build awareness about the election tomorrow. So this offer applies today and tomorrow. This is literally paid. Dude, this is what they say George Soros is doing. And to be fair, does George Soros operate a massive network of liberal society organizations? He does. Does he pay every fucking protester? Of course not. This is flagrantly what they say George Soros is doing. When they lie about what George Soros is doing, they're doing it. It's so funny. I don't understand. Like, how? What? What's the difference? Is it because Elon is not Jewish? Is that what it is? Because I can't see any real difference here between what they claim George Soros is doing and what Elon Musk is actually doing right now. I'm not exactly a fan of any billionaire, and definitely not George Soros either. And even on like the Jewish billionaire front, you got more motion on Miriam Adelson. Like, Miriam Adelson directly has had a straightforward impact. The Adelsons have had straightforward impact on American foreign policy under Trump in ways that no one could have ever imagined. Like, singularly, because Trump is so open about his transparent graft, where he's just like, oh, you give me $100 million? Yeah, I'll throw in Golan Heights in the package for you. And it's not like this is a Jewish conspiracy. This is just something that Trump has admitted to doing at, ironically, a combating anti-Semitism seminar before he won the election, where he just straight up went in front of a crowd of Omega Zionists and said, if I don't win the election, it's because of you Jews. And then also said, remember when the Adelsons gave me money? That's why I did the embassy. That's why I did the Abraham Accords. And I threw in Golan Heights as a sweetener. They didn't even ask for Golan Heights. I threw it in. He openly said it. Here are the 2025 Wisconsin Supreme Court race expenditures. Billionaire donations to the Wisconsin Supreme Court race. Elon Musk through PACs. Diane Hendricks, Elizabeth Ulian, George Soros. No motion. This is what I'm saying. George Soros has no fucking motion, dude. 6 Democrats, 5 Republicans. I'm losing my mind. Oh my God. 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 Elon Musk alone has single-handedly outspent every other fucking billionaire combined, and this dumb fuck is still going, oh, less Republicans.
As you may have seen with stuff that we've posted on the Doge.gov website and the Doge handle on the X platform, there is a tremendous amount of waste and fraud in the federal government. Like, shocking, really. It's insane. Yeah. It's really wild. So, okay. Like, I mean, it was inevitable that at least a few Soros operatives would be in the audience. Give my regards.
George Soros is nothing compared to you. You are literally George Soros. What are you talking about? Oh, George Soros operatives in the audience. Yeah. George Soros operatives everywhere, dude. There are George Soros operatives for all with eyes to see. They're everywhere, dude. They're everywhere. He's such a lame-ass loser, man. It is crazy how big of a goddamn loser he is. Oh, my God.
Say hi to George from me. USA, USA.
Yeah, George Soros operatives at the Dave Chappelle show. George Soros operatives in Italy. George Soros operatives in Germany and all these European countries where they're like burning Teslas and shit. They're everywhere, it seems. Dude, the entire European continent despises this man. It is so funny. Every European liberal has like endless amounts of smoke for this dude. And for that, I just have, normally I've shit on European libs in general, but goddamn, I have so much solidarity with the European libs who despise this douchebag, okay? Maybe at a certain point, you're just a despicable person and people hate you, you know? Maybe it's not all paid protesters. What? Oh yeah, remember, oh my God. Technically, it was 90% cheers and 10% booze, except during quiet periods, but still, That's a lot of booze, which is a first for me in real life. Frequent on Twitter. It's almost as if I've offended SF's unhinged leftists, but nah. Yeah, dude. Unhinged leftists of the Dave Chappelle show. Like they came in, they came in to see Dave Chappelle, big dog. It's crazy.
I mean, it was inevitable that at least a few Soros operatives would be in the audience. Give my regards to George. Say hi to George from me. USA, 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 USA. Yep. I mean, it was inevitable. I was waiting for that one. So, I mean, yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I mean, isn't it shocking how much violence and hatred is coming from the left?
Oh, isn't it shocking? Meanwhile, I want to kill everybody. Meanwhile, my administration that I'm working for is deporting random people who are working with children with autism. That's not violent, of course. It's all leftist violence. Isn't it shocking, the leftist violence? When someone put the gum on the Tesla, that's the real violence, not the mass deportation. Oh, isn't it shocking, the leftist violence? I hate him. I hate him so much. Oh, my God.
I mean, isn't it supposed to be the party that they claim to be the party of empathy?
Yeah, oh, my God. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, my God.
And yet they're burning Teslas and shooting up dealerships and calling for the death of the president and me. I'm like, guys, you know, this is insane. Like, they're...
You know what it is? It's just how uncharismatic he is that pisses me off, because I think of like all of the dumb that go, no, he's great. He's so cool. He's so charismatic. Like, it just, that's what pisses me off about it. At least with Trump, he's telegenic. You know, he's zesty. He's funny. He's got like a penchant for drama. He has an appreciation of the arts. Whereas with Elon, there's nothing there. He is a perfect demonstration that as long as you say the words, these dumb on the right will go, hell yeah, Mr. President, we love you. That to me is terrifying about the future prospects of this country. If you can get a group of people to believe this man is charismatic and has their best interests, you can get them to believe anything.
Hey, nice shirt.
Oh, thank you. First of all, path of exile for life. But more important...
That's an Asmongold fan. 100p. First of all, path of exile for life.
Importantly, as we see the whole world has turned to a fear-based mobilization effort. And we've seen that translate into violence. And the right's not immune to it because it can hit everybody's psychology.
Sure.
How do we beat that with optimism? Because that's going to be crucial to avoid mass eruption of conflict.
Yeah, I mean, there does seem to be... you're right that the right is not immune from sort of hate and violence. It's not like nothing, but it does seem weirdly heavily weighted towards the left. I mean, like, I haven't seen anyone tearing off like a Biden Harris hat. Like, we're just like, you feel a bit sorry for them, like, oh, maybe they're wrong there, you know. But you see people tearing off MAGA hats. And someone just, you know, I saw a video just today where somebody was just on an escalator, a woman was on an escalator wearing a MAGA hat, and someone going the other direction tore the hat off her head. And I'm like, what? That's rude, you know.
Is he talking about that fake ass video that was the fakest video of all time that I saw on my Twitter timeline this morning of the lady going down an escalator with a Trump hat and then the other lady being like, yo bitch, I hate you and everything that Trump stands for. Democrats are completely unhinged, says real James Woods. Bro, this is literally like, this is like a child. When you're a child and you like draw something and then you're afraid of your own drawing. Like, you invented a reality, and that invention, in your own mind, scared you shitless. Amazing.
Democrats are completely unhinged.
Woman! You're a woman! What the hell? Disgusting.
Just the fakest shit. Just the fakest shit of all time, dude. Oh, it's so awesome. It's so funny, dude. People are so stupid. Oh my God. Republicans are so dumb. If you believe this, if you watch this clip and you go, this is exactly what's happening, this is exactly what the Democrats are doing all the time, you should unironically not be able to vote or drive. I love randomly filming escalators.
Democrats are completely unhinged.
And punching in and perfectly staying on camera. I love bringing my gimbal strapped to my chest, strapped to the camera, and just randomly filming escalators on the pure random happenstance where a super turbo liberal is going up the escalator and a patriotic American lover is going down the escalator at the same exact moment. And then I go, oh, opportunity arised. Let me zoom in
Completely
as the
unhinged.
action is taking place. These videos are posted to the account of the older woman Democrat. She posts a ton of stage skits like this. She keeps doing the MAGA assault videos, though, because you dumb f***s keep falling for it. Americans have become so stupid across the board that like believing this is the equivalent of believing a Darman video.
But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I believe in peaceful discourse and that, you know, we make arguments, verbal.
Why are they still trying to maintain this position that they're like beholden to logic and reasoning? Like that's like old hat shit. That's Ben Shapiro shit.
Arguments and the people decide which way they want to go. But we, you know, we don't engage in sort of shouting people down or violence or burning things or shooting things.
It's so, dude, virtually every single instance of domestic terror since 9/11 has been done by the far right. Almost all of it. The overwhelming majority of mass shootings, the overwhelming majority of school shootings, the overwhelming majority, damn near the entirety of failed presidential assassinations in this election cycle were either former Trump supporters or registered Republicans. What are we talking about? Even fucking Ryan Ruth was a former MAGA guy. It is not an accident that the entire right-wing project is predicated on unlimited violence to their enemies. So of course, yes, the right wing is infinitely more violent. I like that the maximum violence that has taken place, that is now being branded as terrorism, is drawing a dick on a Tesla or literally putting a gum on a Tesla. Yeah, a Florida woman slapped with felony charge for vandalizing Tesla with large wad of chewing gum. Report. A Florida woman was charged with a felony after allegedly smacking a large wad of chewing gum onto a Tesla, causing nearly $3,000 worth of damage, according to the Sunshine State authorities. Yamiris Marrero was initially charged with a felony criminal mischief for the sticky antics, which were captured on the car's built-in cameras. The act of vandalism reportedly caused a bubble-sized $2,623 in damage in the mechanism of the electric car's door handle. Oh my God, a wad of bubble gum causes the car to not, oh my God, these cars are such dog shit.
My question is about USAID. Has the Doge team found any evidence that any of the radical left Democrats like Maxine Waters, Adam Schiff, Chuck Schumer have received money directly from USAID? And if so, will we be hearing about that evidence anytime soon?
Yeah. So
yeah, let's watch him. Let's watch him answer this with a real answer and not a totally made up nonsensical position. Because every single thing that Doge has come out with, stating that they're doing, you know, saving America, I don't know, cutting funds so that there's no more transgender Sesame Seed in Iraq or Sesame Street in Iraq or whatever the they claim they're doing, has been just a lie. It's either completely embellished or they're just lying. Sesame Seed. I said Sesame Street. Shut up. I corrected myself. Okay. Minor mistake.
Let's just say that there's a lot of strangely wealthy members of Congress where I'm trying to connect the dots of how did they become rich while earning, how'd they get 20 million if they're earning 200,000 a year? It sounds, nobody can explain that. So something's, yeah, we're going to try to figure it out and certainly stop it from happening. So.
Yeah, I think it's right in their face. This is the same level of mania that I saw at Trump rallies where they would like claim that Trump was like super sexy and super hot, where it's like such an obvious thing that is not the reality that you can, it's so outside of the bounds of observable reality that you've completely lost the plot. I would always point to that to say like, this is the final stage of mania. When you look at a guy like Donald Trump, who's just disgusting, and you go, he's so f***ing sexy. And the same goes for the wealthiest person on the planet, paying people to go to a room, paying people to try and change the outcome of an election directly, overtly paying people, talking about like wealthy elites that are dominating politics. Like, if you can't realize that you are the rube right now that's being paid to do this, as a rube, you don't recognize the irony of the guy saying that, you're lost. I feel like Elon merges stan culture with political mobilization in that regard. And it's crazy because like, how the f do you stand this guy? I don't even understand. Like, there is nothing there to stand. It's just pure wealth worship. That's all it is. He is the manifestation of endless amounts of wealth inequality personified. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of like the emperor's wearing no suit, but instead of people going, the emperor's wearing no clothes, they're going, no, it's all right, he's naked, my lord. I'm naked too. I've taken my clothes off in solidarity. It is the new way of going. If the emperor's got no clothes, I don't have clothes. It is good to run around naked. Your clothes are magnificent, my lord. It is the woke leftist peasants that deny the reality. Now let's get to Elon Musk baby mama drama. Here is Ashley St. Clair, Elon Musk's fourth baby mama, selling her Tesla. I need to make up for the 60% cut that Elon made to our son's child support.
Because
I think this is, look, Ashley St. Clair is a Twitter troll and an Elon Musk reply guy that Elon Musk famously, and dare I say foolishly, decided to put his semen inside of. And now she's making the most of it.
Make up for the 60% cut that Elon made to our son's child support.
Why do you think that he did that?
That's a great question for him.
You feel like he was sort of like vindictive against you in some way?
Yeah, that's his modus operandi when women speak out.
When was the last time that you spoke to him or tried to speak to him?
February 13th.
But he's just not responding to you at all? How would you characterize sort of the way that he's going about
you can check the stocks. I am I'm not the only one
We won't
who's
get you
pointing
on
out authorized passes.
We're not going to get you.
Can you explain in the chat why you chose the phrasing "put his semen inside of"? Because it's artificial insemination. It's not, or it's in vitro fertilization. It wasn't sex. Like he didn't pipe her. Anyway, here's what took place after. Laura Loomer says gold digger and professional gaslighter St. Clair Ashley was caught on camera outside of a ritzy Manhattan condo paid for by her sugar daddy Elon Musk, selling her $100,000 Tesla she said was gifted to her by Elon Musk during their romantic relationship. To which Elon Musk responded with, "I don't know if the child is mine or not, but I am not against finding out. No court order is needed. Despite not knowing for sure, I have given Ashley 2.5 million and I'm sending her $500K a year." To which she replied with, "Elon, we asked you to confirm paternity through a test before our child, who you named, was even born. You refused. And you weren't sending me money, you were sending support for your child that you thought was necessary until you withdrew most of it to maintain control and punish me for disobedience. But you're really only punishing your son. It's ironic that your last effort in court was to try to gag me while you use a social media channel you literally own to distribute derogatory messages about me and our child to the entire world. It is all about control with you and everyone can see it. America needs you to grow up, you petulant man-child." Makes me happy how awful she is, so I don't have to feel even a little bit bad about any of this. Get his ass, Ashley. Yeah. Laura Loomer apparently replied to this and said, "Ashley, You don't need $3 million to raise a baby. This is so outrageous that you had sex without birth control. You seem to have plotted for many years on how to get Elon Musk to knock you up, and now you're complaining because you want more money for a baby. Not to mention, you were making over 25 grand a month on X payouts. How does one person need that much money to survive? This is an insult to everyone, St. Clair Ashley. You are trying to cash out on a billionaire who you baby trapped. The party of conservative values, the party of family values, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. There it is. Once again, it seems to me like the conservative movement is not necessarily all too interested in maintaining or abiding by any semblance of humanity, nor party values whatsoever. They're being messy, if you will. They're being messy on Maine. They're being messy on the timeline. Anyway, I know Ashley wants to come on the broadcast. I have entertained the notion. I don't know if I should or not. So stop asking me, chatters. And it's not because of Elon Musk.